I'm here with Jack Lowe. I'm not going to say too much about him. I'm going to let him introduce himself. So he was an old client of mine and really, really good friend of mine as well. Has a great head of hair. Um, but yes, Jack, do you want to just introduce yourself? Just say who you are, what you do. Yeah, a little bit about yourself as well, life story a little.
Yeah, so obviously, as everyone know, Jack Lowe. I currently what I do right now is I run a fitness coaching offer, consulting offer, and I basically help people get fit. That's the main core. I also have a podcast and a few other things as well, on the side, and I play football. So I played at a very high level, and just
Professional.
starting from
Right.
young. So I was at Crystal Palace. I don't know if you're watching this Premier League, Crystal Palace. I was there for 10 years and then kind of didn't make the cut there. Ended up having a year out. Was pretty rough, and then got back into it. Went to Tottenham, Newcastle, Everton, and then injuries just hit me on the back of the head
Right.
real
Yeah, so
hard.
Jack's a
And that's yeah.
Jack's a high achiever, a very high achiever right now. He's running a
Mm.
fitness coaching business using the experience he learned from football. So, just for context, me and Jack work together. So, I was his operator on the back end. Yeah, we don't work together anymore, but we built a really good business and a really, really good
Mm.
friendship. So, that's where we're going ahead right now. So,
Yeah.
I guess just getting right into it, right? So, with the business side of things, so, how did you start the fitness coaching business, and where were you before you started working with me and or us, like the company?
So obviously, to be honest, because I started posting when I got released from Palace. I was 16 years old. I'm 20 now. I just turned 20. Um, so I started posting when I was 16 on social media. It was all football based sort of thing, motivational. Because I was really like into it. I got released from Palace after 10 years being there. I felt kind of like they just chucked me out as if I was nothing. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like I'm just like a little piece of the puzzle. It's like yeah. So I was annoyed. It was like it's still probably one of the main reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing today because of that. Just
yeah, you could have gone pro.
not anger, but like it was just a bit of like all that time. You know what I mean? And then just they just get rid of you. But obviously from there I started posting a lot of motivational stuff, football stuff, blew up from there. Did that consistently, stayed very consistent, post bit of gym stuff here and there. Most of it was football. Got a lot of brand deals with like Nike, Adidas, Puma,
Yeah, and then
Under Armour,
transition to
all of
fitness
these.
coaching from there.
And
And then
then
you,
yeah, then I mean that was for like good 3 years, three-ish
yeah,
years I did that for, and I didn't make much money. Like I was getting a brand deal here and there, and it wasn't like if I was the way I was thinking. If I'm going to look after a family, I know people are going to say I'm young and blah blah blah. I hate when people say that, but if I'm going to look after a family, pay rent, pay bills, do all of this, I can't live off that. You know what I mean? So I
yeah,
had
brand
to
deals.
take it into my own hands. Really, I can't rely on other people. So that's why I ended up December 2024, or pretty much the beginning of 2025, about a year ago now. A year ago today
Yeah,
was when I started my fitness coaching business, and because I built up that brand already, it kind of just blew up straight away. And
yeah,
it was like it just flooded in, which was great. I look back and I wish I charged more. I wish I charged more back
yeah,
then, but is what is. And then I started that, blew that up quite quickly, and then it kind of I hit a drought, and then Kent came on board, and then from there it just like we ended up consistently doing 20 to 30, and pretty much that was it. And now it's like just trying to get to the next level, and next level. It's always a learning game, really. So it's yeah.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so like when you first started, right? Like, what was I guess the when we first started working with us, and then we came in. What was like the biggest thing that you saw that we implemented that actually helped you out, like
So
for
you know,
sales, marketing, operations, maybe even just like leadership and leading a team or building a team, things like
yeah.
that. What was like the biggest lever?
So I think obviously number one is it saved me a lot of time. Like I genuinely felt like I had people I could trust, and that was something in business is tough. It's tough finding people you can trust, but I could genuinely trust you, And once I knew all the system stuff, and there was always issues come up here and there, but you'd get it sorted quickly. But it's always nice to know and learn. I learned a lot about leadership and running a team. Like before that, it was always me and a setter or something like that. But since getting you on and that, we brought on closers, we brought on, so we had a set manager, we had content guys, we had everything. And it just like, I learned so much. I learned so much. And it just kind of really, like, it took my foundations of my business to the next level. Like, you can build a good foundation, but it helped me build a really
Yeah.
good foundation to scale me even further. And yeah, that's been it. And the leadership side as well. It's been great having you. I remember like we'd take our calls and stuff. You'd know exactly what to do and where to go with it. You know what I mean? So it was really good in
Mm.
that aspect as well, like the leadership roles and everything. I learned a lot off yourself, a whole lot. Yeah.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. I'll be honest with you, half the time, dude, I was literally like thinking, what do I even say to these guys right now? Like, genuinely, a lot of times I think it's leadership, bro. It's just showing face. Like, even if you're not confident, you have to show to your team that you're confident. Because if you don't, right, if you don't, then how can they put the trust in you, right, and trust in the system if you're not confident in yourself? So I think that was like a
Yeah.
big thing. And it's really nice hearing that from you, especially with the leadership side of stuff. I guess a little bit more into, I guess, marketing ops or sales, right? Marketing wise, what was the biggest lever that we implemented when we came in, right? Obviously, you were just doing organic, and then we implemented some paid advertisements. And now, even though we're working together more, you mainly run paid advertisements as well. I know you do some organic as well, but before we started, when we came in, we were just organic. Could you just run through that and how that can help your business?
Yeah. So I think before when I was doing, obviously I had mentors, etc., and they told me to do this, told me to do that, but it was never ever like it was always for me, especially. I'm very visual. Kent knows this. Very visual.
Yeah,
Like I have to see it to know what to do. And a lot of people tell me this, tell me that. It goes through one ear and out the other. A lot of people just they give you that. You know what I mean? They just tell you this, tell you that, but they don't go into detail about why you should do it, what it means to do it, what it could bring you, and how it could build trust with your audience, and all these things that I learned. And I think that was one of the biggest things with the organic side was like just understanding why I'm actually posting this content for what reason to attract what type of person, and that really just took it to the next
yeah,
level. It just built that
like
trust
talking
even
to your
more.
market, basically, like
Yeah,
learning how to talk to
doing
the
the
market,
market
talking to who
research.
you want to help. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly that.
definitely. Yeah, I just want to pivot a little bit more on ads as well because I remember the first month that we actually turned on ads. That was like our biggest month. We hit like 22, 25, right? That month.
25,
Uh,
26, yeah.
yeah, that month we turned on ads. So we were running organic. The previous month we hit I think 19 organically, and then we turned on ads the next month, and instantly we got like a 7x ROAS because we closed an extra 2 clients from ads. So yeah,
Yeah.
how big of a lever was turning on ads for your company and TTT Fitness?
Yeah, it was good. It just it kind of gave me peace of mind that like, oh, ads do actually work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right, they
100%. Yeah,
actually they're
that's
not
a huge thing.
because before it was always like I've been posting organic my whole life. I had no idea when it comes to paid advertisement. Like I've tried it before and it just never really felt like it. Now I'm actually learning in
Yeah,
depth. And
I remember looking at your ad account. You had like this boosted post all the way down from like 2023, and I was like, "Oh, when did I run this?" And I realized I looked at the day. I was like, "Oh, I still found it." That was that
yeah, I
gave
didn't
me a
even
good
know what I
laugh
was
on
doing back then. I didn't even know
it.
what I was doing back then. I just boosted it for the views, to be honest. But
Yeah,
I think it was yeah, it was really good. Like just to know that it actually works and with your system and your understanding and just showing me through it as well. It definitely helped a whole lot. Yeah.
definitely. Well, awesome. I know you don't have too much time, so I guess the last thing I kind of want to say is this was one huge problem. I know one huge problem that we had in the business was show up rate and then making sure the leads were warm. So I guess what I wanted to really talk about the sales process because previously you were just booking leads, right, with the sales process, and then you wouldn't have much email flows, SMS flows, or sales assets. So obviously, when we came in, we implemented the email sequences, SMS sequences, sales assets. Like, how big of a lift was that for
Mm.
your business?
I think it was just, I think it was really good because it just added an extra layer of professionalism to the business. Like these people would book in a call, and especially with my ICP is very much business corporate men, right? Guys with money, guys high up. So if they see they book a call, then it takes them to a landing page, they get more information, and they get a message, they get an email, right? It just shows, all right, these guys are genuinely serious. They're not just like, it's not just like a kid online who's posting content trying to help guys out with fitness. He's built an actual business, and I think it just definitely adds a layer of professionalism, and it's good for me as well. It's good for me to know that, all right, if these guys don't actually turn up to the call, then it's because they just weren't committed. But if they do, then it's like, all right, cool. They've watched all the videos beforehand. They've been
Yeah,
messaged or emailed 10 times before. So they're like, they've
yeah.
been spammed with Jack Lowe, Jack Lowe, Jack Lowe, get his program sort
The,
of thing before he even
like
jumps on.
exactly like that's the thing. Like I remember looking back on some sales calls and then also at closer at the time, Stephen, right? Like we would listen and look at the post call notes, and the people that would close the easiest, they just consumed so much of your content, so much of
Mm.
the like that podcast method that we had with the closer, right? Like they were already super warmed up prior to the call, had received all the emails, SMS, and they even checked out your YouTube video. So I think that was like really huge implementing that, right? Because that made the sales calls easier and closes easier as well. Like made them like layups or laydowns. I don't know how.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
like really
The
easy. Like
YouTube was big as well. That definitely
yeah,
helped a lot. I think YouTube's definitely like that was a big thing with the organic stuff as well. With yourself
yeah,
was the YouTube side definitely helped because if someone's like, I mean, we had a guy on the other day who was just pretty much ready to buy. As soon as he jumps on the call, he's what I sent him this video. I sent him this video. He's like, I've watched it. I've watched it. I've watched it. I was like, oh, this guy's easy close, and it was. So
it was easy.
it's
Plus,
like
what was that
YouTube's.
3K fifth? 3K was it the
Um,
3K?
yeah, yeah. So it was easy. It was like light work. You know what I mean? So
That's
um,
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome to hear, bro. That's awesome to hear. Well, bro, I mean, like, those are the main questions I had for you. I know you don't have too much time, but that's the last thing is like, what's the next steps for you and like with TTT Fitness? Where are you trying to take it next?
So I want to build a brand. I don't want to be the name of TTT Fitness. I want TTT Fitness to have a story.
To be
I
the
want it
name
to have its
TTT
own
Fitness.
because TTT stands for Trusted Timing. The reason why I
Yeah,
started Trusted Timing was because of my foot. I mean, the reason why I started Trusted Timing clothing was because of football, and I wanted to build a brand around inspiring the younger generation or inspiring people to keep pushing, keep working hard, trust the time and put in the work. And if you put in the right work, things will come out of it. Like it will, because I literally lived it. When I got released from Palace, etc., I had a year out. I put in the work every single day, and things came from it. I ended up going back to clubs that were better than Palace. You know what I mean? So it was it. It just shows. It shows. Um, and then obviously I transitioned into the fitness coaching, named it TTT Fitness, and then from there, that's why I started it. That's why I did what I did with Trust the Timing and TTT Fitness, and yeah, that's the goal. Is to I don't want to be the face of it, but I want it to be something where people can come to and be like, yeah, I trust this business, I trust this brand.
yeah.
It's helping me completely transform my life, the way I look, my identity, and motivate me to push forward. Because at the end of the day, if everyone was motivated and disciplined and could wake up every morning and go for a run and eat healthy, then this whole world would be a lot better. It would be a much better place.
No, 100%, bro. 100%. I mean, I
I'm
never
not,
started. I started recently doing it, consistently changing my life as well. I mean, my ankles are a bit
yes,
sore, but
yeah,
uh,
yeah. That's where I want to take it. I want to build a proper company, like a big name, a big name.
no, I love
Yeah.
that, bro. I love that. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, bro. You're gonna take it to the next level. But I guess the last thing is, bro, like, what would you say anyone looking to work with me or the company when it's strap? That,
I think just if you're struggling, or if you're looking for genuinely a hard worker, someone you can trust, and like all of that, then yeah, Kent's your guy. Kent is your guy. He'll
I
put
appreciate you,
all
bro.
the work into it, bro. He'll do everything that needs to get done. Right, all those all those little things that you just haven't got the time for or you don't know what to do, Kent will do it, and he won't just show you, he won't just do it, but he'll also show you if you need. You know what I mean? It's more than just a business in the end of the day, right? It generally feels like good relationships and stuff you can
Yeah.
run off. So if you guys are struggling and you want to add an extra 20, 30K onto your business, run it, do it.
All
You know what I
right.
mean? Or even
Appreciate
more.
it, bro.
I know you've done bigger than me as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
uh
I'll be honest, your company was probably one of the hardest. Like, we didn't even scale as much as we wanted to. But,
yeah.
like, for context, guys, so we took, you, when we started, before we started, you were only like 10, 12K a month, right? And
Yeah.
then we,
5 to 10, yeah.
yeah, and then we were consistently getting 20, 30K a month. So that's where we were. We want to take it further, but unfortunately, circumstances just didn't allow it. But anyway, thank you so much for your time, Jack. I appreciate you. And yeah, we'll keep crushing it. I know you will. I know you take this to 100 grand a month and you take TTT to that level where it's the brand. Jack Lloyd's not the brand, but TTT's the brand.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
And yeah, we'll see you at the top as well, bro.
100%, bro. So we'll be there. What?
Yes, sir.
Dubai,
All right.
Dubai, be in Dubai. Awesome.
Yeah. We'll run it up. All right, Ken, catch you in a bit, bro.